Well, yes, of course. I mean, I thought about all the games and I was like, what's a chill one? Observation Duty? I think so. I think that's a pretty chill one. I was looking into this other game recently, kind of like based around the same kind of concept, except you enter like you're like in a subway, not the restaurant, like a subway. I don't know what it was called anymore, but but basically you have to remember what your like a stop looks like, and like there's anomalies and stuff. It seems like very early still, so I don't know if I'll get it just yet. Like it released on March 31st of this year, so yeah, kind of early. Yeah, you basically just have to remember what your station looks like. And I don't entirely understand it, but I guess it's kind of like that one game, Exit 8, which I should probably stream at some point. Where even is that game, now that I look for it? Yeah, Exit 8, okay, so that's another one on Steam. Oh, that's even cheaper? Huh. Dead End Exit 8? What's the difference? Is it by the same person and this one's just like VR? I don't think it's the same person. Okay. I mean, that's only like $4, so... I mean, I've definitely seen people play Exit 8. But it just kind of looks interesting. I think I enjoy those types of observation anomaly games where you actually explore your surroundings. It hits different. I'm also very tired because I was out yesterday and I got like 2 hours of sleep because I knew I had to wake up early. As is tradition with me, I just can't sleep when I know I have to do something the next day. Suffering. Oh, well, I don't think I played too much of that, did I? No, I touched it for like 4 minutes and I was like, eh. I don't know, I never really gave it too much of a chance. I was like, eh, it's interesting. It was probably just like the execution was poor, if anything. I still have to go back and finish 2. I'll finish 3 at some point. Because I really do have like all of them finished. Except those 2. I don't know, 2 kind of turned me away from it, to be honest. So... Hey, at least now my bitrate's like normal, so... So... It won't be as crusty to watch. Yeah, I'm already stream. Hi Duke. How you doing? How's it going? Oh boy, which one to start with? Honestly, because I was talking about trains, I'm starting with the metro. Yeah, fish jump scare. I'm so glad I streamed Observation Duty 6 when I did. Like when it first came out. Because I've seen it's pretty people are very I know all the anomalies the moment they join in chat. Like they'll should be like, oh yeah, I know all the anomalies. It's like cool.
Play that shit!
I'm playing. I'm okay, like Like, now I just don't care, but if it was, like, the first time I was going through something, and someone came in and was like, "You've missed X, Y, and Z," and just they tell you everything, it's like, do you go outside ever? I'm just wondering. Is that fun to you? Just knowing every little thing about a game. And probably knowing they never probably played it themselves. You know what's fun about this one is I don't really remember too much. Yeah, true. I'm okay with not remembering much. Especially when I'm, like, still kinda tired from yesterday. I feel like something's missing here. I could be wrong. I believe you. Uh, and before I, like, instantly die. Oh, you know what? I don't think I've ever seen this one before, have I? I don't think I've seen this one before. This is freaky. I feel like I would have remembered this. This hasn't happened before, right? I didn't know this one could change. Wait, what does this count as then? Oh, it's a monitor. I mean, it's probably been in the game since forever. I've just never gotten it before. Also, because I'm tired, I had a feeling that, like, playing this game
Une
would
murmure au mur.
wake me up because it'll scare me. Speaking of, is it bright in here? I'm so not used to, like, streaming or anything, so, like, all the, like, sound things that I have are just gonna jump scare me. You could hit me with a metal pipe and it would probably scare me. Well, now, not that I'm expecting it, of course. Oh my god, it actually did. Fuck you. Oh my god, that actually scared me. I thought the money machine in the one room fell over because I'm expecting it to because I know that always scares me. Bruh, this is so fucked. How could you do this? Was there an exit sign here before? Is there supposed to be an exit sign here? I love this game because I go into insanity and because I'm tired it's really gonna work.
Issue.
Stop scaring me with my own sound bits, stop it. Stop. It's so loud, I'm not used to it. Really? You haven't? It's just spooky spot the difference. No, it's okay, you don't have to stop. I mean, I'm glad someone's using them. I really do feel like something's missing here, but like... I'm probably wrong. Baller. I don't like it here. It's so quiet. Something's had to have vanished in the amount of time. I can't. Okay, well maybe something, like, moved? I don't entirely remember all of the changes either, so that's like, it's like playing a game for the first time again. Oh god, I'm getting the super suck of a lifetime! Oh look, outside. I actually kind of really like that one. Because you get to see outside. Yes, the suck. I'm always getting the suck no matter what game I play. Do you think maybe something moved? No. I hate how bright it is in here. But the game's told me it's not a light anomaly. Because I already tried. I feel like these have, like, expanded. Like, I feel like they've mimicked themselves into mitosis. Does that make
Come
sense?
on, make me bleed.
Maybe. No, no, not the elevator. What does that count as? Object movement? Ah, door opening, closing. Never mind. Anyways. Is that sign always there? Is that an extra book? Was the book always there? I think the book's always there. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like something's different about this one, but I really couldn't tell you. Something's fucky about this entire area. I don't know what. Did the boards move? Where am I? What is this place? The absence of, like, noise is kind of, unsettling. Okay, was it the bottle? Yeah, I think it was the bottle. I don't know what the deal with this place is, though. Something's had to have changed in this in all this time, and I know it's not the picture. Is it possible the graffiti changes? Does that count as a picture? Well then. That can moved, right? That either the can moved or it's extra. Or it's always been there and I'm actually losing it. Okay. I'm insane. Ah, finally. Light. I've been waiting for something in this one. Bro, this game always, like... This game never ceases to, like, put me on edge, and I'm here for it. I love the edging. Also, loud sound effect.
Jeez.
Ow! That's so loud. Are you trying to kill me? Um, 0. I mean, I saw the movie, does that count? Telling you, something's moving in here. Probably nothing, but... Oh yeah, I could kind of see that. Yeah, because you are kind of on cameras, observing things. Yeah, I don't know, I've never actually played through the Five Nights at Fonz's series. Maybe I should. I've considered it. You look a little scrunkly, ma'am. Hey, I'm fine with this one. This one's a jam. Alright, back to scary. I mean, it is a game series. Hey, no way. You can't just duplicate the bottles. Hold on. Fuck you. I'm dumb, but I'm not that dumb. You don't hear them? Hmm. If you don't hear them, then I don't know what the issue is. I mean, I test them on my end beforehand because, like, every time, like, OBS tends to update or anything, it'll mute the sounds for me, but not for stream for whatever reason.
Une murmure, murmure au mur.
Well, I hear them going through at least, on both sides. Telling you, something sus about this. Also, something sus about this trash can, but... What if something moved back there? I don't think so, but... I'm sure I've missed like 50 anomalies by now. Pizza. Hmm. I'm questioning if there's always been this many magazines. Oh, I guess so. I don't think anything's missing, but I can always be wrong. At least the game doesn't punish me for guessing yet. Okay. Man, eventually I'm gonna get the super suck again. It's gonna happen. You gotta believe me, I'm observing to the best of my ability, which isn't much. Oh no. There's another anomaly somewhere. Was just added. I couldn't tell you where though. I think it's so over, and that's okay. You know, I wish the ghosts would stop doing funky things, but like... they just can't. I couldn't tell you why. They just really like to. Is the sign, like, moved? Is that something they do? Is that something that happens? Oh, okay, I'm right. Okay, now I just need to find the other ones. Simple. Damn. Oh my goodness, a wanted poster. That's a picture anomaly, right? Yeah. Telling you, it's something that has to be in here. Surely. Unless I'm completely wrong, which is entirely possible. Oh, hello. Yes, I've been a bit busy. I feel like I've already tried the extra object in there. But have I tried the extra object in here? Dang. I don't think we're gonna see the track mushroom. Hey, you're looking a little different. A little crunchy. There's still at least like one anomaly somewhere that I haven't gotten to. Okay, well that's a new one. You're looking crunchy too. This is the platform, not the gates. I'm almost convinced it's either on the train or somewhere in here. But I'd have no way of knowing this round. Well, it definitely is a horror game. There definitely are, like, jump scares. Like, there are intruders. The intruders can kill you. Telling you, something. I'm throwing another out there because something about these chairs is weird. Oh my goodness. There's no way. Is there like a door that's open back there? Is that supposed to be open? Is it closed? I can't tell. Well. Hey, that's a different picture. I feel like not too much has really happened in this room. Despite what I want to believe, I really don't think there's anything going on in there. Same with there. Have I tried extra objects in the last 10 seconds? I don't remember. Well. Boom. Is it possible maybe one of those is like a different picture? Because I know they change, I just don't remember what it changes to. No. Oh, that moved. Right, this moved, right? Right? Wait, what if it never moved? I'm having a moment, hold on. I guess we'll never know. Alright, time to retry and then be like, wait a minute, what do you mean that's not supposed to be there? Okay, so that was there. That's always been there. Silence. If something changed in here when I wasn't really looking, I wouldn't know. Okay, I really don't think anything all that much happened in here then, because this looks exactly the same. Same with here. Well then. So how is everyone's day going? Hope you're all having a good Sunday. Mmm. Caffeine. Like, my brain remembers some of the anomalies, but definitely not all of them, that's for certain. Oh, hey buddy, you're just gonna squat there. You're just gonna sit there. Can you, like, leave? Thanks? Like, go elsewhere? Maybe go up the escalator and squat out there? Yeah, he's just chilling. Yeah, Observation Duty series is actually really good. I would always recommend it, because it's just kind of like a chill spot the differences one. Like, obviously you're not gonna notice everything that changed on your first run. You're not supposed to. No, 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 not the suck! No, wait, where's distortion? Ah! No, not the super suck, I was about to leave! Oh. Thanks, bye. Alright. Second round, I'm getting a different kind of suck. Didn't know I could. That's crazy. You know what? That's a very good question. I don't really know if the game has much of any lore. Also, if that trash can was there in the last run, I didn't see it at all, and it probably disappeared. That or it's extra. As far as I'm aware, according to the 6th game, there's um an anomaly extermination team, and then there's the one that is on observation duty. And you're the one on observation duty. Think of it kind of like how SCP is in a way, where it's like there's freaky things in the world and there's like, I guess, like activity that can be found beforehand, and then they send people in to go monitor it and deal with it. Not so much like the monster aspect, just more of like bizarre happenings. That's really bright. I'm going to assume they're gonna make a 7th game, so maybe they'll explain more in the 7th one. Because I know they explained a bit of, like, the company that you work for in the 6th one, which I could install and stream as well, depending on how long I want to stream tonight. I could do it tomorrow as well. I'd like to at least get through the market again. I think the market's probably my favorite, because it took me so long to beat it, so I just ended up getting used to it. The absence of sound, which I don't like. Pasta? Where's my pizza? I mean, I wouldn't be upset if someone, like, gave me a bowl of pasta instead of pizza, but, like... It's pizza. Yeah, I'm starting to think maybe the trash can was kind of the main thing I missed last time, probably. Can't tell, is that like an extra object, or was that something that also went missing last time? Hmm. I think, the first one and then the second one? I think he's technically in all of them now. I think the second one is, yeah, the second one's Timothy's Revenge. I never got through it because there were just some aspects I didn't like of it. I'll definitely finish it at some point because I want to get all the achievements, but... Yeah, I think he's like an Easter egg in most of the games, if not all of them. I don't know about him in the sixth one. I don't really remember him being there. I know Huge Man was there and he slapped the shit out of me. They took my bench. Put it back. Well, at least I know I'm not gonna get the super suck in the tracks again. That's a light anomaly. I find these games like really easy to replay as well, to just come back to them later on. Especially when you haven't like played a Spot the Difference game in a while, so it's like almost like it's a new game. And sometimes there is anomalies that you don't even see. Aha. Gotcha, bitch. We are not playing Spin the Bottle in the abandoned spooky train tracks. Hi, Heartwing. Holy 7-month-aronies. That's crazy.
Welcome to hell! Welcome to hell!
I agree, welcome to hell. This entire game. Something is sus. Actually curious, does the graffiti count as like a picture anomaly? And if it does it also change? It's white as sus. You might be onto something. Is there supposed to be a second sign there? I feel like that's what's missing. If there is supposed to be a second sign there. If there's not supposed to be a second sign there, then the second sign was definitely the anomaly last time. Damn, this is some good energy drink. Caffeine tasty. I don't think too much here changes. Like, maybe they changed the trash, and then I'd never notice, and I'm okay with that. Does this man look different? It doesn't hurt to find out. Or at least try. Usually when the pictures change, they're like really extreme though. So I don't think he changed. Nah. That's new. I don't think that's supposed to be here. If it is, you know, ow! Who threw that? Also, you really did hit me with, like, the tiniest metal pipe. ASMR. Okay, I'm pretty sure that move, that's supposed to be, like, slanted back there, right? Right. Right! You know what bothers me about— Yes, uwu. You know what bothers me about this pillar? This part right here, the tile? They should have put this, like, in the middle. Things that drive me insane. Is something missing from in here? Silence. Alright, see ya. Alright, they've added something and now I have to go figure out where. They've done something somewhere. Hi? Can you, like, get out? Thanks. Alright, back to in here. It's crazy, but I really don't think too much has changed. They shouldn't be, like, in here without any clothes. It's weird. It's kinda weird, not gonna lie. It could be one of these for all I know. I haven't really been paying attention to these. I'm going down the list, because I feel like it's something in here. We'll never know. How far did I get that time? I feel like I'm around the same-ish area. Did they take my hand sanitizer last time? Is that what they did? Silence. They could have cleaned up some of this garbage and I'd never know. Well, at least when they give me the intruders, it's very obvious. Just a matter of clicking said button fast. Yes, the observation duty game. The game where I observe slightly well. How are you doing though? How's your Sunday going? You know what's funny? I feel like I hyper-focus, but I hyper-focus on all the wrong things. Fun. Oh god, I'm getting the suck again. Please. Ah! Stop. I mean, I like the perspective change, but like... Oh, doing alright. Still a little tired from yesterday. I still feel like a little exhausted. Figured I might as well stream. Otherwise, I'll probably just go pass out. We can't have that. Is that a threat? Should I feel threatened? Nah, it's fine. It'll be fine. Oh, they took away our sign again. Tell you what, I don't like this room. And I don't like this one. I feel like these two are probably my worst. I think that's kind of always been the case every time I've played this. Hey, I hear you, you ghost bitch. Don't laugh at me. I can hear you. Okay, so I was right. The ghost laughter is like in this game. I thought I was going crazy. I was like, was it the fourth or the fifth? It's the fifth. Telling you. That ghost bitch has done something. I feel like it's too faint for even stream to hear anyways. She's done something. I don't know what. Ah, I see. Stop it. Stop doing that. I don't think they're in the walls. I think they're very well within the area. Hidden in plain sight, one could say. Okay, that book's moved. Surely that book's moved. I'm pretty sure that either the book's supposed to be over here or it's supposed to be over here, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be here. I'm doing alright. I'm tired, that's all. Okay, so the book wasn't supposed to be over here, so it is supposed to be over here. And I've only just now noticed that. I will make a mental note of that. Baller. Hmm. They've taken my exit sign. It's kind of interesting streaming at like an earlier time, because the sun will still be out and I'm like not used to that. Because usually when I'd stream it would be dark, but if I stream earlier, the sun will be out, oddly enough. I already tried that one though. What about extra object? Well, I don't see the weight, so I'm sure all is fine. Is that supposed to be down or standing up? Hmm. My man. Hello, Taggin. How's it going? How's your Sunday going? I could be crazy, but my man. Okay, they've taken my sign. I kind of need that. You can't see it from this perspective. How am I gonna know where I'm going if there's no sign to tell me where I'm going? You know what that means? If this is moved like over here in the past runs, then it's probably done that every run. Oh, we're spinning the bottle. Look at it go. Hmm. What if the map changes? I wouldn't put it past to change, but I haven't been paying attention to it, so. The answer was no. Is the trash extra? We're reaching the level of where I've played through this level so many times and I don't know what's actually supposed to be here. See, well, I already did that though. There was that time where I was like, oh, you know, like, I like how this one's an escalator and the other one's a stairs. And then I look at it and I'm like, wait a minute, where's our stairs? I think that's probably my, like, favorite anomaly of this one. It's when the stairs become the escalator and I'm like, my stairs? Or when these start, going the other way. Or do they go the same way? I don't remember. Woman. Woman spotted. If I miss something big, it's probably just gonna take me a minute because I'm gonna be looking at everything tiny. Ask game tag immediately. No. Okay, still no floor mushroom. And we've avoided vandalism in that room still. There's no freaky guy in here yet. This moved. Someone just breathed in my ear and I didn't quite like that. Ow! Why? What'd I do? I mean, I think it's totally fair to throw objects at me when I've missed something. Instead of just outright telling me. I think that's pretty fair, but I'll never know. Oh my god. Maria? Ding ding dong. You know, it's funny, even if we did go based off of the idea of you just throw things at me when I've missed something and you notice it, you could do that the entire time, and I would go insane because I would think there's something missing. And nothing could be missing. Telling you something's fucky about here, and I don't know what. Oh
Jeez.
my god, that's so loud. You guys don't understand. See, I was talking about Exit 8 earlier. And I was like, I should actually play that one. I haven't played it yet. But it's like kind of the same concept, just like a 3D observation duty game. Bro, the cheese on is still so incredibly loud. I have optimized it so much, but now because I'm not used to the sound volume, like the level of it, it is once again scaring me. If this thing in the background here changes like the text on it, I'll never know. Yeah, you walk down like I don't think it's like a subway. I mean, it could be, but like you definitely walk down a hallway. I was talking about like another game that's like this a similar concept where you're walking around and you're exploring, but you're exploring like your like subway exit and you have to remember exactly how your exit looks. And like things can change and if it's different, you want to go back into the train and go to the next one. No. No. Close that right now. I'm not letting any ghost bitches on this bitch. Close it. Thank you. Yeah, we were talking about that one too. It's like the third game. I tried it and I just didn't really like it. I think the controls were weird or something. If I had to guess the reason of why I didn't personally enjoy it, it's probably because the controls just weren't as good. Give me back my pizza. Because I have all the games. I have streamed all of them except the third one. Like, the third one I tried the tutorial of and I didn't really like it, so I didn't stream it. There's a pineapple up there. Put that back in the market. Tic-tac-toe stream one. Never, because I always lose. Neighborhood map. Tell you what though, this game's been fairly, generous. Okay, I have actually streamed 2 fighting games and they were both Gundam games. Both for, I think they were both for the PS1. This is the platform. Oh well. Light. Something else is going on in one of these rooms. Couldn't tell you what though. Ow. I don't think I've missed this one. I think there's a man here. He's just kind of squatting. I feel like he should go up and squat outside. Of course, you could argue this is technically outside. I'm still gonna call security, though. Oh wait, I am secure. No, vandalism! How could you do this? It's fucked up. At least you got to see it over here, which is kind of neat, which is why I'm like, oh, so this is the perspective of, like, what's over here, but you can't see there. That's a cat. There's a cat back there. Ow. Stop it! Why? Haha, there's your escalator. What does this count as? What does this count as? Is it an udder? It's an other? 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 It's really steep. Yeah, it's not very nice to hit me with, like, a metal pipe. It hurts. I have feelings, you know. I hate this entire train. Yeah, I downgraded the stairs, you're right. They stole my stairs and replaced them with an escalator. Which is, like, more convenient, so can we actually complain? No, but probably because the stairs kind of end, like, right here. So if the escalator's going further up, where does it lead to? That's my only problem with it. I'm telling you, I've been eyeing this one for so long because I know it does distortion. I've been waiting for it. I'm dead set on it just distorting. I want to try a picture anomaly in here because I feel like the graffiti does change. I'm gonna start trying things because I'm not seeing anything. Alright. There's only so much I could sit there and stare. Hey, why is there a light in my trash can? It's kind of blinding me. Blinded by the light. Oh, 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 that's so freaky. I've never seen you. Please get out. Will, I've never seen this guy. Well, this is the first time I've seen him. I've never seen him. In all the times I've ran this, I've never seen that guy. I didn't even know there could be an intruder in here. Like, I know there's an intruder in here. I know there's the intruder quotations in here. I know the one in here too. I know the one in here. But I didn't know there could be one in here. It's the same dudes at the gate? Oh, the doll guy? I don't think so. He looked a little bit more scrunkly. Obviously, if we want to find out, we can just go onto the Steam community and look at the guides, because they do list them all. I've just never looked at them. Like, I've never felt inclined to. Oh, here's another cool one. There's a second train. So yeah, I think my favorite ones are the escalator and the second train. Does that count as extra object? I think it does. Because if the train appeared at the start, I feel like most people would miss it. And not notice until after the fact and then be like, wait a minute, where's my second train? Yeah, I'm pretty sure if that man gets close to you, it's death. I'm willing to bet that's the case. Okay, so they've been changing some things in here of recent. Have they changed anything in here that I'm aware of? I don't know. I want to try extra objects in here, just in case. Okay, so that moved. I don't know if that's what I heard, just like move, because I heard like a whisper sound effect. It could have just been the bottle moving. No exit. Trying to think of what else they could really throw at me at this point. Like, I'm sure these change at some point. Something vanished from back there? I could be wrong, but I feel like there's supposed to be like a box here or something. That or it moved. Mr. Beast appears? I mean... Sometimes, intruders are kind of, like, up close and personal to the camera. And they don't always outright kill you. There's only one I'm aware of that has a very high chance of just killing you if you sit there too long. If you just see him, you have to, like, instantly change the cam because he has a high chance of just outright killing you before you can report him. Thankfully, I don't think it's in this one. I don't think there's any like that in here. It's not very cash money of them to just kill you, though. Killing people is illegal. I think I'm a camera, though, so I don't know if I count as a person. Also, I'm just making sure my exit signs are still there. I haven't looked at them in a hot minute. Extra object in the train. Doesn't look like anything's really happened in here. No weird fungi growing. No doll man yet. I don't think anything's really happened in here. I mean, you're welcome to tell me if I'm wrong, but like I'm pretty convinced there's not much going on in this one. Not that I like haven't already seen. So no mushroom? Food. It probably doesn't even say food. Oh god, you can't just pull up on me like that. Oh, the abyss. Please, no. I don't want to go in. I think if I were a second late there, it probably would have killed me. That would have sucked. I think that's the second time I've had, like, one of those just kind of happen. I wonder if anything could happen back here. Probably. But I'd never know, because I can't see. I've already tried extra object in here, I'm not gonna do that again. If it didn't work the first time, it won't work the second time. It's a little crusty. I don't think we've had any, camera malfunctions any of these runs yet. Yeah, it is kind of surprising. And the more surprising part would be waiting and seeing how long it takes me to, like, not notice. Nah, I would definitely notice. Because I've been, like, waiting for one. Sorry, homeless person shelter, you can't have extra food? You only get 2 cans? Like the bird? I'm pretty sure the floor changed. I could be completely wrong. But, like, I was looking at it, I was like, why is it so dark? Ding. 30 anomalies. Is there a maximum? I sure don't remember. Okay, I'm totally going through the guide now to see, like... I'm just running through it. Yeah, I feel like I've seen most of these. It doesn't look like there's too many, like, insane ones. Man, this music's kinda chill. Ow. I've never sat here to listen to the music before. It's really loud. Yeah, I don't know, I think we got, like... most of them, if not all of them. I'll do any of them except the bank. I really don't like the bank. There's just too much going on, in my opinion. I think the bank is, like, my least favorite, because it's big. Here, no, let's do the house. The house is another one I like. Because I feel like the other ones are more of like... Aren't they like, there's only so many tries you can get? Yeah, it's one of these, where you have to, like, guess where the anomaly is. And 3 strikes and you're out. Could be wrong, but I think that's how the bank is. I think that's why I don't like it. Every time I play this game, it's like a skill check. Just to see how much I remember from the last time I've played it. It's a very crunchy TV. What do you mean? This entire house is the anomaly. I've always hated how, like, thick the fog is in this area. think the entire house is kind of like that. Yeah, you have to basically, like, guess which of the rooms, like, has the anomaly. Well, I mean, it's not that you have to guess, you have to know. Because, if you guess wrong 3 times, then you just death. And the game likes doing this thing where they put a lot of things in these rooms to make you unaware if it is an anomaly or not, like this creepy picture. It's kind of to throw you off. Yeah, see? Like this changed. Toilet. You could even say their toilet is an anomaly, and I would so agree with you. That being said, like, there can be intruders. If they're outside, though, you would have to report, like, outside. I feel like I've reported, like, an intruder that was outside, like, is in, like, the room I saw them in, and it, like, counts as a strike because they're technically outside. This could come back to bite me, but I think I remember enough of this house to probably get through it. I could be wrong. They are giving me some easy ones though, like pictures. I don't remember if it clears the entire room if you, like, report, like, one thing you see. I don't know if it fixes all of them. I imagine it probably does. I don't remember. It's been quite some time. Yeah, a couple of months. Heard something. Just because I hear something doesn't mean, like, anything's happened. Oh yeah, all the giant particles of dust. I'm having an allergic reaction. Pretty sure that TV's not supposed to be so nice looking. You know what's a real anomaly? This chandelier right here, it's too low. Soap container. I've never noticed the window actually down here before. That's kind of interesting. Wonder if you could ever see anything through that. I imagine probably not. I mean, old people live here. You can't expect too much. Bring back my nice looking woman for my game room. I don't want this old lady. You can kind of tell it's like an old person's house. I don't know. I don't know, it gives it away. Just everything. Could be the 50 crosses too. Tell you what though, old people do not clean their houses. They don't have the energy for that. Every time we visit my grandmother, it's dusty. There's moths everywhere. Sometimes there's a head in the kitchen. Simple things like that. You know how it'd be. German grandparents. Also the wallpaper. I feel like that's even a bigger giveaway. Kind of waiting for some of the pictures with the text to change. Yeah, my grandmother still's like this really old like wallpaper in her kitchen. They've mostly ripped it off though. It doesn't look very good though. Their entire like house layout's really fucking weird too. Because like their kitchen, the ceiling is really high. I think there might be like a door to the quote unquote attic, which doesn't really exist. I've never been in there, but I remember as a kid when they would like open it and they'd like grab things from there. It might be like another storage room. I don't know. As much as I'd love to go in there, I have like severe dust allergies, so like I think I won't find out. Yeah, it's very interesting. That's like the one thing I remember just always kind of being weird about the kitchen. The kitchen's like set up weird too. Like if you needed me to like draw it on MS Paint layout, I easily could because I've always like found the layout weird. It's very cramped. I think the kitchen's probably like the worst room though in that house. The rest is like normal. Ah, the distortion. Ah, stop distorting. Have to make a mental note of the speakers because I know they flip. Has anything really happened in here? Not that I'm aware of. Yes, it does. It hurts my eyes. Oh no, what are you doing back there? No. 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 You can't do that in this house. That's a sin. Go outside and do it. I love the spooky music when they do that too. It's just really, it's kind of comedic. You're like, oh, I see. And then the other guy comes out of nowhere and you're like, I really see. I think I understand what's going on here, but I wish I didn't. I need to do a cam check. How many cams are there? I mean, I can just do it this way too. Okay, there's no outside. I mean, there is, but we don't go outside. realism, what it's like to be a gamer. There is the option of outside, you just can't go there. The sign changed. As for me and my house, we will devour the very gods. Joshua, 24-5. My brain always thinks it looks like Eggman, and no one can convince me otherwise. Even if it doesn't, my brain thinks it does. I should change my status though. I think it's a very powerful one. And then it's like those who know, and then those who don't know just assume you're being edgy. Not too much is really happening. At least not that I am aware of. But I have to keep in mind of like outside too. I feel like I keep not looking there. I don't know if the table changed at any point. It may have. I might just ignore it for now. Honestly, maybe, but it's also the hardest because the intruder that comes in here has a high chance of killing you the moment you see him. So you kind of have to instantly change the cam once he's there. Because he'll attack you even, like, before you report. Ah yes, the... I agree. I sure hope I reported the right room, I was not looking. Don't you know this is why I come back to this game, to make all the funny ass noises? Yeah, if you kill my camera, it's over. Don't you know it's like a very expensive specific type of camera that can only exist for this specific purpose? Oh, hey buddy. Yeah, there's a guy out there. Could you like do me a favor and fuck off? Thanks. What else we got going on in here? I'm awesome? How about no you? You're awesome. Yeah, fucking Harry Potter's gonna show up, you know it. You know he can't resist. Listen, there's something fucky going on here. But I don't know what. I keep forgetting that, like, when I'm streaming, it's the only time where I can make a popping sound effect. And, it'll actually pick up, whereas, like, Discord's like, nah, get suppressed. Also, her face is looking a little scrunchy. Just a little bit. Yeah, Discord, like, suppresses my pop noises. And then I'll, like, stretch and my chair will, like, make a cracking noise, and it's like, I'll pick that up, though. And I'm like, why? And then other times it won't pick it up. I really don't understand, like, how the noise suppression picks up what it does. It doesn't make sense to me. I think that looks different. Zeus can strike me down if I'm wrong. Ow. Ow. Ah. Why? Smile. Yes, I understand. Heard some ghost bitch crying. Or she was laughing at me, it's one of those two. And now I'm just like, where? Wait a minute, am I missing a cam? I don't think so.
Maria?
Maria? Maria jump scare. Yes, hello. I'm observing my duty. Work break, yippee!
I'm gonna enjoy tearing you apart, piece by piece.
Yeah, that's oddly fitting, I'm not gonna lie. Mario. Bro, there should be one in here that just goes Mario, you're right. Maria? Hello, Mario. Okay, I'll drink my water. Oh no, the anomalies. They've made it all the way down there. You know what's funny? I think of all the like these anomaly games, it's never like a South American area. It's always like Europe or America or Canada or France. Ow! They took my rug. It's not very nice. Dong. Bong. Bing. Bong. If something's changed in this one, I just haven't noticed at all. Oh! That's a head! Dust! Ooh, spooky ghost. Oh, I should be looking outside the windows too again. Yeah, I keep forgetting about that. It doesn't look like there's anything there. No fuckery.
Sono head.
So no head? No head. Changed my tacky ass chair. Also, that you are reminding me that you actually can. You can change that's just how we speak, what do you mean? Well you see, yes. It's definitely if you know, you know, and if you don't know, then I'm glad that you don't know. It is not related to any incidents in particular. Why that bitch crying though? Why is she crying? Or is she laughing? I can't tell. It can be both. There's an eyeball in there. Boop. But also he has like different colors that I don't think most of you have found yet. Cause I did add like 3 more last time and I forgot to mention it. I kind of forget he's there. Not gonna lie. Oh my god, he's green. That bottle moved. True, but also this is a nice one. This is one where if you know, you know. Oh wait, is this like a window? Oh, I always thought this was like a door. Hmm. That's crazy. Man, if only the TV did have a channel on it. Yes, hello, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. You can turn the chairs back and leave. What do you mean you're unlucky? Are you trying to get, like, the one you haven't gotten yet? Bong. Bing. Well, at the very least, I've seen, like,
Skili Shulol.
exactly, Skili Shulol. I'm not reading the signs, I haven't been doing that, that's probably what's going on here. Also, we're missing something in here. A plant, maybe? Perhaps? I don't think too much has changed in here. If anything changed, it's probably like these, and I'm just not paying attention to them. Per the usual. I'm saying it, but the lighting in here must be dreadful. Because you've got 2 lights here and you have 1 light back here, and there's no lights anywhere else in the room. I think I'd rather, like, go outside than use that bathroom. It's a little, spooky. Don't breathe in my ear, that's disgusting. I certainly don't appreciate it. No, 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 you're not coming in. Get out. Go home. You say that, but like something probably has happened in the hall. And we may have not even noticed. Like, these could have swapped, but I don't know, and I'm not gonna, like, vote for it. Because I think we've been doing fine otherwise. Like, these are different. Using the wrong keys? There were no keys. She was trying to break in. And also, she's not wearing any clothes, so you know we're not letting her in. She might have wanted to, like, borrow the sugar or something, but the answer's still no. Oh, she just went out without clothes. Ah, A likely excuse. No, it doesn't. I don't think it does. I don't think anything's really, going on at the moment. I mean, those swapped, but... Well, the rest of the rooms have been kind of chill. Ah, yes, I will definitely have fun observing the goblins and the ghouls. Oh, the gooba ghouls. Ow!
Cheese.
Jeez. Harry Potter! Bro, Harry Potter, what are you doing? He's dead, Lamau. I must have opened the door when we, weren't there. Damn, we didn't really get too much there. It was just smooth sailing. Yeah, I know. We didn't even get, like, sucked into the under the stairs with them. Bing. Bong. Yeah, I don't know, that one felt like we were just kind of chilling. Hmm. I want to do the market, but I don't. I'm trying to think of which other ones we should do. I think we'll do the school. I don't really like the other three as much. And this one's like normal, so I don't know why. I just kind of I don't feel like I just don't have the experience with this one. I feel like there's just a lot. Silence. Remember to wash your hands. My brain thinks the jail's in this one, but that's in 4, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure the jail was in 4. You know, it would be neat though, a game where they combine all the games into one. But like, the older ones, How about we just combine 4 and 5, actually? I'd be fine with that. Because 6 is like an entirely different thing. Was there always just one chair here? Or did it move? I'm uncertain. Because I don't really know too much about the school. But I'll figure it out. Because it's still early, so I can do this and get away with it. Yes, go eat. Okay, I was right. They did take my chair. Need to do a cam check. I'm uncertain about the amount of cameras that we have. Okay. It's not as many as like the other ones where it's 3-strike system. Is that different? TV monitor anomaly? Hi back. Yes, there's a lot of text on that there screen. Oh, the ghost is laughing at me again. What? What'd I do? What'd I say? Hmm. Oh, that's a different looking screen too. At least I don't think that was there before. Pretty sure it wasn't. There's a ball in there? Is there supposed to be a ball in there? Well, I'm sure trying my best. Okay, I guess the ball is supposed to be in there. Interesting. Yeah, I think my favorite games in the series are still 4 and 5. 6 becomes a bit more horror aspect, but easier. And then there's hard mode in that, which I do enjoy. I imagine the clock stopping could be one of them too. Unless it's not, then I'm wrong. Ah, we've got Italian floors in our hallway. I mean, corridor. I mean, I've definitely played through the game quite a few times. I should be at least slightly decent at it. Like, I'd say this is probably my favorite game in the series, even though I don't like half of the levels. But I think I don't like them because, I just don't know them as well as the others. I didn't spend as much time. Wait, is that another ball, or is that just how it looks from a distance? I think that's just how it looks from a distance. Yeah, nothing really going on in here. I guess there's not too many anomalies in the bathroom now. I feel like I've seen all of those at least. I'm willing to try an other in here. I don't know if the clock is supposed to just not move. Okay. I guess I have my answer. Ah, the ghost is crying, but why? Extra object? Question mark? The chairs are looking a little different here. I think they're slanted a bit. Kind of facing this way. Okay, picture's different in here. Nah, I'm sure I'll still lose this one, because I just don't have as much experience with this level. Clock has not moved at all. Does that count as object movement? The clock was moving before, now it's just kind of not. No? Okay, maybe it doesn't. Oh, there's some trash in our trash. Uh, chair, can you not face me? It makes it seem very personal. Yeah, I'm being observed actually. Oh, the abyss is approaching. There it is, here it comes. And there it goes. Hearing ghost noises again. Here, I'm willing to try extra object in here. Something could be missing though. Nope. Hey, buddy. Listen. Hello. That was an experience. Camera malfunction, where is it? I I didn't know if we were going to die or not, so I just kind of sat there like, hi. Hello, friend. Picture looking different. I like to think the intruders are friends until they are not, you know? I want to believe. Okay, I'm willing to try, like... I want to try a movement here. I don't think anything's moved, but... What about disappearance? Are we missing anything on this bench? No. But also I reported the wrong area, so, let's not talk about it. Let's... Oh, it's kind of freaky. They're definitely friendly until they are, you know, trying to attack you. Then they are not friendly. We go from amigo to enemigo real quick. Something missing from back here. It feels more empty, but okay. Nope. The mind games of this game. Also, I totally agree with you. Until proven otherwise, obviously. Do not breathe in my ear. Oh, that's a problem. Can you, leave? Ah, another weird picture anomaly. No thank you. Before I maybe get kicked out of this room, I'd like to just make sure. Ah, another picture anomaly, just in this room. Don't know if I've seen that one change before, maybe I have. The trash can's moving. Well, it shouldn't feel nervous. There's nothing wrong in this entire building at all. I think. Is it possible there's been like a movement in here? There's definitely one thing I'm missing somewhere. Aside from this. If anything's changed, it's been really subtle. They're taking my stuff. My soap. Well, that's not a problem anymore. Okay, well, we already got the intruder mails in there. Also, there's some propane all the way down there. Way back here. it brighter in here? I don't think it is, but I feel like if it were brighter, it'd be way, way brighter. Like blinding. The ghost is crying again. Cease. All she does is cry, and I don't understand why. Oh, hey. When the Drimbro starts speaking Latin. Oh, I was drinking my water. I mean, it's not water, it's caffeine, but like, it's the same thing. I'm actually not that tired anymore. This game has actually done a good job of waking me up, but also being assaulted by objects and that it just being louder than I'm used to. Am I missing any cams? Nope. I also keep sneezing, but PC dusty, so it makes sense. Has that changed? Well, we've already gotten most of the intruders gone, so I think we'll be fine. Probably. There could be some, like, anomalies that I just haven't acknowledged at all this entire time. The floor is a little different. Here, I want to try extra object in here, even though I've probably already tried it earlier. Well, I heard something move. That it was, like, breathing. How about object movement in here? That's what I figured, okay, but like, what's the thing you've added, game? And where? Think it might be over. Well, I mean, it's nice and quiet in here now. Aw, I didn't get to it. I wonder how long the fan was off for. Me, something's weird, but I don't know what. Maybe I'll, acknowledge the 2 things I've missed. Probably not. Yeah, it was a pretty, decent run, considering I don't really, remember too much about the school at all. Well, I know the fan was off, but that doesn't help me. Was there only 1 paper on this desk? Was that the problem? Maybe this bottle was missing? Obviously, this part of the game isn't gonna punish me for, guessing, you know, going down the list and guessing them all, but I'd rather not. I feel like that's just a little bit too much cheese. Maybe we'll see some different ones this time. Maybe the clock never moved to begin with. Okay, missing a basketball hoop. I mean, sometimes there's like a friend in this one. Like, he's kind of a big deal type friend. Remember to wash your hands. Maybe they gave me all the easy ones first. Maybe that's why I did so well. I mean, how many intruders did they give? 3? And they, like, did things like change the floor, and those are pretty easy to notice. I don't think too much really happened in this room, though. Like, aside from the chair turning, and the intruder, and the TV having way more text on it. But the TV changing was, like, at the start, so if it changes again, I might not even notice. That's not very nice. Shouldn't just slam that. And then it's just silence. Yeah, it's very rude of them to just slam the door like that. I don't know what the door did to them. Some ghost behavior, that's what it is. It's good to know that there's no writing on the chalkboard. I would have assumed there is, but nope. I assume if there is writing, then it's an anomaly. Still have the ball in the hoop back there. Ah, the picture's looking a little interesting. Ah, I'm being raided. Oh my goodness. Hello. Thank you for the raid. Let me shout you out. What were you streaming? I don't know if my other shoutout command works. I imagine it probably doesn't. No. It's still broken. Womp womp. But yeah, hello. Welcome. We're just observing some duty for the 5th time. Hope you're all having a fantastic Sunday. Egg. Yeah, I've definitely beat a few. I think I've beat at least half of them. I could be wrong. There's an extra object back there. There's some propane back there, Bobby. Yeah, what were you up to? What were you streaming for your, I guess, chill Sunday? I imagine most people probably have a chill Sunday. Has anything changed since I've just been looking around? Doesn't look like it. Oh, the chairs are moved. They're facing a different way, slightly. I don't think the text counts as an anomaly. I'm pretty sure that's always there. Oh, they took our toilet paper. That's not nice. We do kind of need that, you know? Well, I don't, but kind of sort of need that. You're all good. Alright, to be gone, spooky picture. Bring back our other picture that's kind of weird. This feels like a very slow level. Granted, I already lost it the first time, so that's probably why it feels that way. Ah, interesting looking image. Long skull man. Goodbye. Okay, I must have convinced myself that the clock moved at some point. It doesn't, ever. The ghosts are making noise again. They've changed my floor, which is honestly kind of an improvement. The last one was very scratched up, but I guess we can't have an anomalous floor in this school. I just love how scratched up it is here. It's not really the same over here. Oh, we're playing a game, are we? Hi. Hide and seek, huh? Okay, bye. Well, I sure hope we, never have to run into him again. I'm afraid of what would happen if he starts seeking. I don't want to find out, that's for sure. Yeah, different picture in here. I'm gonna go back here. Just wanna see if there's like been an object disappearance. I don't think so, but maybe the lack of anything going on in here is probably why I feel that way. Ow. You can't just throw things at me. I mean, you can. It's not very nice. Ow. Why? Ow. What'd I do? They're gifts? I don't know. Why do they hurt if gift? If gift, why pain? Ow. Ow. You hit me with 2 metal pipes. Ah! Hello, Wanderlust. Dang, the back-to-back raids. Hello. How's it going? How was, I think you were playing Enshrouded last I saw. From thick to thin, we dive right in. What sights we'll see? Oh, we'll see that. Nothing good. Nothing good. Hold on. Let me report that. He's not supposed to be there. Yeah, hope you're all having a fantastic Sunday. Alright. We're seeing a hallway without a spooky man in it. For now. Oh my god. Who broke the lights? They're about to die. I can't see. It's really bright in there. Yeah, he was waiting. Usually he's further down the hallway, but I guess we let him catch up. Ah, you're playing some Helldivers too. You're giving the bugs and the machines a taste of some liberty, I see. Yeah, I'm just doing like a chill stream, you know, some observation duty. Very chill until it's not. Hey, buddy, listen. You take your pineapple and go back. Leave. This is awkward. We can't have this. The ratings, they're going down as you stand there. See? You raided and all the intruders are coming out of the woodworks to say hi. And I don't like that. Yeah, he used to bring that pineapple back to the market where it belongs. I don't know if they'll take returns on that now, though. Don't marry this woman. Why? What'd that woman do to you? It's not very nice. Is there anything going on in this room, though? Not that I see. But yeah, how are you liking the Helldivers game? I know quite a few people that are very into the game. Yes, many explosions. It's like it's probably what it's like to be an exterminator, I imagine. You know, you're getting rid of bugs. I think one of these chairs is not supposed to be up. I think this one's supposed to be down. I mean, it's slightly different colored, right? I'm right. Oh boy, 4 a.m. Oh my god, you scared me. Don't do that. Go away. Jim Bro who speaks Latin is back. Yeah, it's a good thing, I'm the one who's on the, observation duty, not the extermination duty. Also, the net is getting bigger. That is distortion. The net appears to be getting slightly bigger. He can't help it. He lost his legs in a gym accident. And so he replaced them with dumbbells. If it works, right? Are we missing any cameras? Not that I'm aware of. I feel like something's changed in one of these rooms. And it's so subtle, I haven't noticed. That or it's so obvious, I also haven't noticed. Oh. Why it lagged? I don't think the game's ever lagged like that before. And like it froze for like a small second. So what loaded in? Oh, there's a light there. That's really hard to see though. Well then. Nothing out of the ordinary. Everything looks kind of the same now. Yeah. I've been a bit busy. Enjoying life outside of streaming. I'm so ready for spring. I'm so ready to go back outside. I want to go exercise. Yeah, how you doing though? How's your Sunday going? Yes, life outside. Imagine. Outside. Outdoors. Grass. And maybe, just maybe you can touch the grass. Assuming there is grass. It's still kind of like dead here. Hey, my picture is different. Put that back. Put weird, office lady back. Oh. Okay. Hmm. Maybe I'm just doing really well. Really? Bruh. What kind of weather you have? It must be like summer there, essentially. Like, it's been raining a lot here, but it's been cold. It's been freezing. heard something go all crunchy on me and I didn't like that. Those ghosts are like ASMRing me. Or whispering in my ears. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's been like 30s, 40s, 50s. Once in a great while it's 60s. It's not very cozy here at the moment. They took my soap. Okay, let me just make sure I'm not like missing anything dumb. And I lose again, and then I have to redo the school again. I want to get out of school. I don't want to be here anymore. I've been here long enough. Oh, the door's open. Close that, please. The cold's nice when you have heating. Heating expensive. Like, I'd rather go outside and be cold, because at least then, like, I'd be walking or something, but... I'm missing any cameras? No, but we have Italian floors now. What do you mean, ew, outside? It's nice outside. Outside, enjoyable. Outside, nice. I just want to bring the dogs on a walk. I want to go outside with the dogs. Ah, you came from the Wonder Read? Well, hello, welcome in. Hope you're having a wonderful Sunday. I keep waiting for the soccer ball in the net to vanish, but it hasn't.
Maria? Maria?
Oh my god, you hit me with like 5 Marias. Bruh. The Maria combo into the Mikolash. Very cool. Oh my goodness, my favorite sport. Old lady. I like that one, I just think it's cute. Oh no, the Scooby-Doo effect. You got Mikolashed. Are we missing a cam? No, but is the Abyss coming? No, okay. Tell you what, I wouldn't be surprised if I get like the warning soon, TM, but like, it's kind of over at this point, like, it's almost 6 AM. I think the game's being really generous to me and I don't know why. I'm definitely seeing things, but I'm also seeing things. Okay, well something new's been added. But I don't know what. Ow. I'm crazy, I actually don't see it. But I guess it's over? I guess I win? Easy. I feel like I probably just missed. Oh yeah, I'm sure it has.
Cheese.
I'm smiling. YouTube comment section. Suppose I will do the market. How many bots has it banned anyways? Like, I feel like it only bans them when I'm live, because I don't think it does it otherwise. I guess I would know if I had, like, a sound effect for, when someone gets banned, which I kind of do want to implement, but it's probably gonna go off so often, because, the bot just, you know, just bans bots when it detects them. Alright, you grab your dinner. Maybe eat it with, like, some utensils. Maybe don't just, like, grab it, but, like, unless you want to. Yeah, let's see how much I remember from the market, because I've definitely played the market the most. You are getting 2 for the price of 1. I love spaghetti. You can't eat people with utensils? What do you mean? Yes, you can. That's a lie. You can eat anything with utensils if you try hard enough. Them's the rules. Be too slow? Well, how is that a problem for anyone except you? Ah yes, freezer ambiance. Ah yes, the Mayan statue head. Just kind of chilling here. What is this? Extra object, extra object. I'm so confident to fail this because I'm probably gonna miss like the ones where things on the shelving moves, and then I'm gonna be like, damn, got me again. I want to believe I've got this though. I don't know, the game's been very generous to me so far. Oh yes, soap. Yeah, yeah, the fucking handprint, bro. I don't want to talk about that handprint. I always automatically look over here now because I just expect it. But also, it's one of those things where once you've seen it, once you know to expect it, I know it's there. Like, I can see it easily now. What I won't expect is, like, the soap moving or something. Cold flesh. Delicious. See? Look, it is your section, Heartwing. This is the graphic design is my passion type sign change. Spaghetti. For me? Yes, for you. Consider the following, 2 for the price of 1. The pointing emote. No, you can't rob me, what? Your entire stock for free? No. It doesn't work that way. Come on, hold on. Well, maybe you should draw more because, like, all of your art's good. I know, crazy, but, like, it's true. Now, you may be wondering if I'm looking hard or hardly looking, and I'm telling you I'm hardly looking. I'm listening. I'm listening. You only fight when you're upset? Is that what you're saying? I see. Well, consider the following. Fuck you, do something about it. Oh, you might? I'd feel threatened, however. I keep looking at that soap in the middle, because it reminds me of something else. I can't imagine what my brain would be thinking of. Okay, I'm sure things have, like, been changing and I really haven't been paying attention. Don't Morse code me right now. Has anything moved here? I don't think so. I'm just gonna say fuck it, we ball. Well, that's the thing. I don't want the anomalies to appear. I prefer when they don't. You know? Where am I? Aisle 2? Soap was a little, stretched out. We're distorting. It's so noticeable when you switch back. But also the noise. At least it doesn't kill me when it distorts. The stretchy soap. I don't think your soap is supposed to stretch. I think, you might need to put it back in. I don't think it's done. Do you like bow juice? Do you like some bow juice? There's something sus about this section, but I don't know what. It's a good thing I can't see the commands. I can't see any of that because I have it filtered out. don't think anything's happened in here. I'm expecting the handprint. There's no guarantee that the handprint will be there, though. I can see it all. You're right, you can't. You can see? Oh, you know what's crazy? What if I just do that? Now the only person who can see it is Heartwing. Hey, my produce is floating. It's going back. The aliens have come to take it. No, put the carrots back, please. I'm hungry. No, they can't have it. Bong. Bong. I'm once again claiming extra object. Yeah, no body, no service. Simple. Something sus. Well, like, that's not my problem. I don't work here. I just make sure there's no anomalies, you know? That's my job. I have one job, but I'm not too good at it. Oh, I think the Abyss is a presencing. It's mildly problematic. Is there anything going on here? No. I'm uncertain about something in here, but I'm not too sure what. I don't know if these are supposed to be apart, but I guess they could be. I feel like sometimes they usually like throw a lot of the crazy ones at me. I feel like since I've been playing this, it's just kind of been chill. And it's making me feel like I'm not seeing things, and I don't like it. Oh my god, look, it's the handprint! What does that count as? Does that count as other? The hand. The handprint we've all been waiting for. Oh my god, that's a threat! I know, imagine how most people feel. Like, most people don't see it. I'm just gonna report other in here, and I'm gonna go the other way, so I don't get killed. Not that I would get killed, you know, just, you never know. The freezer section gives me anxiety. And not too much has actually been going on in the Frozen section. Oh yeah, well, we were stuck on this level for so long. I have done this level so many times because of that. That's why I feel like this is probably my strongest level in this entire game, because I've just done it so many times. The amount of times I've seen 2 for the price of 1 lady. Oh my god. You don't deserve one. You are getting 2 for the price of 1. And then she just kind of says hello. But she's like really up in your face, and I don't appreciate that. There's something sus going on here. And when I find it, until 6 a.m. So yeah, technically morning. So basically playing the game, it's 30 minutes to get to 6 a.m. Yeah, kinda. But there's no 5 nights. I'm pretty sure once you get rid of the anomalies, you don't have to come back. Ah yes, the painting. It's different. Okay, well let's report. I'm gonna go back this way. Because I don't want to be killed the moment I go to the Frozen section. I don't like that there's nothing going on in the Frozen section. Either they're going to start giving me things, or they're just gonna not do anything with it. I'd say most games where you're like using a camera to observe things is usually it does, but I feel like this run's been kind of weird. Also, it's already on picture anomaly. It's looking at me. Organics. Oregonics. I also don't like the break room either. Like, I know this changes. I know there's like sometimes a guy in there, there's like a freezer that's open, these can fall. I think one of these disappears. I think they throw something on here too. The walls change. Not really seeing anything happen though. Yeah, it's a spooky spot the difference. I haven't really seen too much in here either. Like, I know the light can be turned on, one of these opens. The bottles will be missing. Mouth. Camera observing me. Observing them. Observing me. Observe them. 2 for the price of 1 lady hasn't been here yet. Hey buddy, I see you down there. That's one of the intruders. He's just kind of chilling. Someone usually leaves their heroin here. I already saw the axe here. I think this aisle gets blood. That or it's the first one, I don't remember. One of them gets blood. Usually it's just kind of things around here that change, so I'm just gonna start pressing buttons. Cause I don't feel like anything's happening. Yeah, he should be gone. I don't want him there. Oh my god, 2 for the price of 1.
Hello?
Hello.
Oh my god. You don't deserve 1. You're getting 2 for the price of 1.
You're getting 2 for the price of 1. Are you there? Alright, alright, okay, I fucked around enough. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ. Spoon. No. You don't deserve Spoon. Okay. Because I wasted my time just letting her 2 for the price of 1 me. I'm sorry, it's funny. Who said they're drinking coffee? They could be drinking the bow juice that's in the back. You are completely fine to lurk. There's no soup in there, there's nothing in there. There ain't nothing. Stop hitting me. I didn't do anything. Damn. I mean, something could have moved. I've not been paying attention to anything going on over here. Yeah, imagine how I feel. I literally, I've been jumped by everything. All of those, like, noises, the sound effects, I've been jumped the entire stream. I've been getting mugged from the very beginning. Oh, my soap. They spilled the soap. Yeah, but, like, I was used to it when I was still, like, actively streaming, and now I'm not. So now I get jumped, like, every 5 seconds. Hold on. Okay, the fan's still working. Oh wait, there is, some pills. Some drugs. Some prescriptions. Ah, look, the walls are different, as I was talking about, so now they're starting to give me those ones. No, that's horrible. Okay, but imagine the points when I did actually have the jump scare redeems for funny Halloween. Are those supposed to be there, or are they supposed to be somewhere else? Am I the insane one? The answer would be yes, I guess. The welcome sign kind of hasn't really changed at all. I've kind of been expecting some of these things to change, but not too much. Yes, but like, no. Like, I feel like the game's throwing the very generic ones at me, if they're throwing anything at me. I don't know how to feel about that. Confidently picks button, doesn't know if it's right, hopes. It was not right. Okay, it's definitely probably in the aisles. Unless it's in, like, the, intro. They're giving me all the ones I don't look for. I want the ones that I do look for. Can I have, like, some decent ones? Can you stop giving me the boring ones? Like, I want the funny ones. Like, I want the camera that looks at me. I want the picture to change. Kind of just messing around with these, I'm pretty sure. They probably removed some fruit, too. It's been a minute. don't think this aisle has an intruder in it. I think that's the only one that doesn't. I think, therefore I think. How do you even open that microwave? I guess from the top. These are the things that are important to me, not what I'm supposed to be observing, not the anomalies, no. The microwave. I have priorities. Organics. I feel like the game is much slower paced than I remember too. Maybe I'm the one that needs to slow down. Maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the problem. Honestly, it's kind of how the sixth game in the series felt when I went to it. I was like, wow, this is like painfully slow. And then I think hard mode was a little bit faster paced, but also the changes were more like the other games where they're subtle rather than big object change and you notice right away. Oh, but also the intruders that are going to kill you are really fast. So you have like a split second to report it. And you can't change cam, you just kind of have to accept death. Okay, well I definitely see what I was missing from this aisle. There was some soap next to those. I guess I just reported wrong. That's the problem. Yeah, the only thing I didn't like about 6's hard mode was the intruders just being way too fast to report sometimes. Like, the one time I saw, like, one of the intruders I hadn't seen before on the cabin one, which, by the way, the cabin has, like, the worst performance issues, like, God, it's so bad. uh, the lake monster, by the time I, like, got to see him, I was dead. There's nothing I could do. I just had to accept death. I think I've let all of the ones kill me in that game. I could be wrong. I know I really didn't like letting the girl kill me in that game. I absolutely regretted that one. Little too intense for me, I'm afraid. Did not like. I don't usually regret from fucking around in a horror game, but sometimes. I don't like that those, like, these are kind of floating. They're not held up by anything, and that's what bothers me about them. Oh boy, we are going to be lethaling our company again? That's a threat. Yeah, I haven't looked into anything about it. I'm trying to remain spoiler free because the game doesn't really get updated all that often. And I like fucking around and finding out the hard way. We really just go from fan noise to complete silence. It just might be lethal content. Alright, game, you're allowed to yell at me now because I'm not really observing too hard. I need to remember that I can't just change to this one after reporting something here. That is very dangerous. Oh look, handprint. That ghost bitch is crying again. Shut up. It's funny because the noises in this game are so faint that you guys probably can't hear them. Like, the fan is louder than it, so it probably gets picked up at the very least, but I have to stop doing that. Yeah, I had a feeling the thing is, like, the game's not loud until it is, so if I turn it up anymore, it's really loud. Cold flesh. Oh hey buddy, there's like two guys going on in here, hold on. First I take out the picture, then I take out you. Look at him, he's so happy. It really is two for the price of one, huh? Alright, get out. You think so? Yeah, no, it's just like really faint noises. I'm pretty sure they do that so you can't tell if it's in game or not. Like the ghost crying, you can tell it's in game, but sometimes there's like whispering or something. And I'm like, he's just a little guy. He's done no wrong. I just don't know why he's in there. I think I already did extra object in here. I have to stop doing that. That's such a bad habit. I'm going to get myself killed by doing that. I don't learn. I need to learn the hard way, I think. 2 a.m. There is no penalty to reporting wrong consistently. I just don't like doing it. I don't like the silence. Ah, some blood. How does that count as other? I mean, it could be dirt. I don't know. I do like that you can see it from here, though. They looking a little funky. A little uncanny. I don't know, I think I kind of, enjoy the silence to a degree. There's some pills there. Again. Oh, someone's taking out the trash for me in the break room. How nice. It's funny because I do the same thing. Like, I'm literally the same way when I'm in, like, a VC. Like, unless I need to focus on what the other person's saying, I've got everything else going on. Ah, the picture's changed. Time to go back. Frozen section isn't really doing too much at the moment. Hmm. You sneaky bitch. I saw that. And before, I'm completely wrong, but like... No. I've been staring at these, like, aisles for so long now, I'm sure I'll notice. I sure hope I do. And if I don't, well, fuck. Okay, well, the produce isn't floating. We still have this. Guess we're kind of just waiting for intruders here and maybe odd Mayan head. And then the frozen section is just nothing good at this point. They took my bottles. Ah, it's the bitching hour. I already got the warning too, didn't I? Hmm. That's mildly problematic. Just gonna take some guesses. Ah, the whispering. the whispering that's outside, though. Can't really report outside. Okay, well there's coffee in the cup now. Does that count as other? Sure does. I mean, something else could have moved before this. Because it doesn't report everything in one go. I guess the answer is no. The chairs are looking at me. I don't like when the ghosts start observing me. Okay, both of the fans are still going. Yeah, there's so many things that happen that I don't know what it would count as, but, I usually just assume other. Speaking of other, the background is kind of different again, the walls. Which does not bode well for me. The more things we remove from the freezer section for me to report, the more likely it is to see him. And I don't want to see him. I'd rather see 2 for the price of 1 lady. I don't want to see either man. I don't want to see the one in the break room, and I don't want to see the other one. But like... Oh, my produce, it's floating off again. I mean, what do we have left? Just like 3 things, I think? Oh, wait, hold on. 3 things now. If we count that, then 4. Well, we're past the bitching hour, but I don't know for how much longer. I would never go down the list because I'm actually uncertain. No. Well, shit. Ah! The abyss! It appears to be presencing. That's a problem. Let's kind of expand. I don't think they want the wall painted black. A theory, though. When the void. I love when there's a presence of an abyss of sorts. Oh, hey, down there. That guy is back. Get out. Goodbye. He's just a little guy. He really doesn't do any wrong. Doesn't mean I want him here, though. Ah, look, it's the camera that is observing us. But now I'm observing it. And they're observing me observe them. And now they're no longer observing us. Wherever they go, who knows? Oh, there's an extra fire hydrant here. Okay, so there's like... maybe a few more then. I forgot about that one. I guess I'm not remembering it because I remember all the other ones. Maybe I've just seen the other ones more often. I'm once again reporting for extra objects, but I don't think so. If anything, maybe something's moved. Oh, that ghost bitch is crying again. Shut up. Cease. No crying. I'd heavily prefer it if you do not. Why? I think you should not. I think crying in the store is not cash money exposed to people. No. It'll be fine. Probably. Most likely. Hopefully. There could be extra carts back there. How would I know? Guess I wouldn't. Unless I observed. Oh, the picture's a little different, so now I have to go back this way. Fan's still going. I don't think there's been anything on the screen yet. Picture back there is fine. Haven't seen Weird Intruder Man in produce section yet. Just only seen the other guy. Oh, that's open. Pretty sure there's an intruder that shows up here too. I think he tries checking out. Doesn't work too well. He goes through the self-checkout and then he has problems. Real. Honestly, I could be changing too fast for the game to comprehend. That's also a thing that could be happening. Hey, I saw that. You can't just move that while I'm here. I don't think we've gotten 2 for the price of 1 lady this one either. They're whispering in my ear again. Please stop. It might actually be over because I'm not seeing anything again. So, that is a slight problem. Are any of these extra? I feel like there's just more things in here. Hello, ma'am.
You don't deserve one.
I wasn't expecting you. I know I don't deserve one.
You're getting 2 for the price of 1.
I'm sorry.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh my god. You don't.
It's always when I'm headed back that I never expect the intruder. Okay, that counts as an other, or does that count as an object movement, the fan? I guess I'll find out.
Cheese.
Oh, the cheese can't get me now, it's okay. I already got jump scared by 2 for the price of 1 lady. I think the camera's distorting here. Sure sounds like it. It's kind of going wide. All in all, haven't actually gotten too many intruders since I've installed the game again. Like, we've gotten a lot of the goofy ones, that's kind of it. Oh, hey. I don't want to look at you. I don't want to die. I'm good. I'll pass. Very cool. I didn't get the weird intruder there either in the produce section. Bong. Bing. $31? Okay, so maybe I was on the ball. I'd say I was doing pretty well. Alright, as much as I love listening to that. Alright. I, for one, need to go make dinner, so I'm gonna go do that. I will see you all whenever I see you all again. Yeah, thank you all for coming. Thanks for the raids and whatnot. Hope you all have a good rest of your Sunday night. I'll probably just end up streaming more Observation Duty again, whenever I decide to stream again. So yeah, have a good night, gamers.